Everyone, you usually hear music during this when Chris is running it. Chris is in the air right now, traveling, and so I'm doing the whole thing myself today. So I don't have quite all the bells and whistles that Chris has. So we'll be getting started in about another minute. If you have other people that you want to get on this call, feel free to invite them at this point in time. I want to welcome Stephen and Warwick, Amy, George, Matthias. Great to see all of you. Rosalind, Dollar, Bill Reynolds, David, Lucy, Damien. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm going to mute everyone out just so we don't have any background noise, and we'll get started. There we go. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this call. This is an opportunity presentation for My Daily Choice and for one of our very popular products, Fuel Factor X. My name is Dale Franklin. I'll be your host today. Usually when you come onto these calls, Chris Bailey, my partner, does the introduction and the hosting. I do the training on the presentation on the product. We do some testimonials, and then Chris talks about the business opportunity. What we're going to do today is, because Chris is away, he's in the air right now, flying from point A to point B. I'm going to do things a little differently, but I like things to be consistent. So what I'm going to do, I'll talk to you about our product. I'm going to show you some videos that will show you testimonials from fellow Africans that are using the product. And then I will show you a video of what Chris does as far as the opportunity presentation. I could do it myself, but I really want you, if you're new to this call, I want you to see see Chris and know that he's available on most of these calls. So that's the way we're going to do it today. Let me tell you a little bit more about myself. Again, my name is Dale Franklin. I'm 68 years old. I've been a businessman my whole life. I've owned 8 different businesses and been successful at all of them to one degree or another. I still own a tire and automotive center that has made me financially free. Let's put it that way. About 15 years ago, my accountant pulled me aside and he says, you know, you've made enough money. You don't have to work anymore. You've got enough to easily take you through the rest of your life. And my response to that was, well, number one, I'm not the type of guy that's just going to sit around. I like to stay busy. So that's not going to work for me. So I was thinking, what do I want to do with the rest of my life? And what I really wanted to do was help other people have some success to whatever degree they want, and kind of pay the universe back for my good fortune. Not only have I been successful in business, but I've been married to my wife for 44 years. I have 4 adult children, 2 boys, 2 girls. I have a 9-year-old grandson, a 1-year-old granddaughter, and we just had a bouncing baby boy a week ago. So I now have my 2nd grandson. So life is good, and so I want to give back to others. I want to help you in any way I can to succeed. If you're willing to meet me halfway, if you're willing to put in the effort to do this, I will be behind you. Chris will be behind you. Whoever invited you to this call will be behind you, and we will work hard to help you succeed. Because the beauty of this business is the more people we help succeed, the more we succeed ourselves. I think it's the fairest way of doing business in the world, and I stand behind network marketing as a wonderful way to build a community of people where everybody succeeds if they're willing to work. So the product I'm going to talk about today is a product called Fuel Factor X, or FFX for short. Before I start showing the actual slideshow presentation, um, how I got into this business years and years ago, about 15 years ago, a friend of mine came to me and said, I have a fuel additive that I think you can sell at your tire automotive center. And I think it's going to work very, very well for you. And it's going to save people a lot of money. I was a little skeptical because having been in the automotive business for as long as I have used a lot of different additives and I never thought any of them worked very well. But he being a friend of mine, I said, okay, I'll try it in my own truck. And that's what I did. And I had great results. And I'll embellish on that a little bit more during the presentation. But I had great luck. And then he came back to me and says, you can also take this business and build a team of affiliates and help them succeed. And at that moment, I had that kind of aha moment. Okay, I've been looking for something where I could help people succeed around the world and pay the universe back for my success. And this is the way I could do it. Well, it turned out that I was pretty good at it. I built a team of over 28,000 affiliates around the world, represented in 62 countries, and it was going great. Back when this all happened, when 2008, 2007 through 2009, actually, we created a huge business in Africa. Okay, we started out with nine gentlemen in Ghana. Within 11 months, we had 38,000 affiliates in Ghana. We started in Nigeria, and within a short period of time, we were doing over $2 million in sales a month in Nigeria. And it went from there. We've helped a lot of people make a lot of money. Well, now here we are in 2024. The price of fuel is higher now than it was back then. And yet the product we're selling sells for the same price now that it did back then. So we know history is going to repeat itself. We know that we're going to have a super successful next few years or decades in Africa. We know that we're going to help a lot of people succeed, and we're excited about it. Okay, so please listen to what we have to say today, and then you can decide whether you'd like to be an affiliate and make money working with us. You'd like to be a customer, save money by using the product. Or if you're not interested in either, then we ask you, whoever invited you, asks you, number one, thanks you for coming and giving us your time. And number two, asks you if there's maybe somebody out there who is looking for a better life, who is looking to expand their income. The type of person, we all know them, the people that work early in the morning, they work late at night, they work several jobs. They're always looking to do better by themselves. If you know somebody like that, we're going to ask you to refer them to us so we can reach out to them, show them the same thing we're about to show you today, show them the same respect that we're going to show you today. And again, if they're not interested, then we're just going to ask them, who do they know? So you're not going to lose any friends by referring people to us. And I think you're going to find out that the friend that invited you to this call was showing their love by giving you this opportunity. Whether you decide to choose to work with us or not, they felt that you needed to see it. So without any further ado, I'm going to take us right to a screen. I'm going to start talking about the product. So give me a second here. I have to move that out of the way. And here we go. Here is the product we're talking about. This is called Fuel Factor X, or FFX for short. And what is it going to do for you? Well, it's going to reduce emissions, which is going to help the planet. It's going to improve fuel economy. It's going to save you a lot of money on your fuel. It's going to enhance performance, and it's going to prolong engine life. And we're going to go over all of those with you over the next 15 minutes or so. Again, this product's been around for a long period of time. We've been selling this product under different names for a better part of the company's been around for a better part of 30 years. I've been selling this product for over 15. It's a phenomenal product, and now our company, My Daily Choice, has the exclusive rights worldwide to sell this product, and we branded it Fuel Factor X. For people who have used this in the past, they might remember it as Extreme Fuel Treatment. Well, now we've rebranded it for the and again, My Daily Choice has the exclusive right to sell it. So we're excited about the fact that we have it. We know we have history behind this, and we know that it's going to just blow up around the world, and we know it's going to blow up in Africa. So let me switch to the next screen here. This screen says basically everything I just said, but the thing I want you to note here is down in the lower right-hand corner. It says FFX is a comprehensive field treatment, okay? The reason I emphasize that is because many people, when we do this presentation, they'll come to me and say, Dale, I don't want to hurt my warranty on my car. Or what if this, like I use this and it causes me engine damage and I need recourse. Okay, I'm going to address both of those. Number one, this is a fuel treatment, okay? It does not change the specifications of the fuel. Because it doesn't change the specifications, it does not hurt the warranty on your vehicle. Matter of fact, if you look in most of your owner's manuals, most owner's manuals will tell you that they recommend you using some sort of a fuel treatment anyway. Why not use ours? Because ours, again, saves so much money. And then to address the fact that people are worried that it would, may do engine damage. This product's been around, as I said, for over 30 years. And in that time, we have never had any engine damage to any vehicle that we've ever put this in. So because of that, we know that that is nothing you have to worry about. But, listen to this carefully. But if there ever is a problem with an engine, we have a multi-million-dollar insurance policy to cover that. And we have had that for years throughout the different brands that were sold under this of this product. Now that it's under My Daily Choice has done the same thing. They have an insurance policy that's going to cover any problems you might experience with this product. But I'm here to tell you right now, having sold this product for over 15 years, it's nothing you have to worry about. There's never been a problem with our product causing damage to any engine anywhere in the world. So keep that in mind. Next, I want to talk a little bit about this right here. FFX is good for your engine and good for the planet. It's an all-in-one solution. There are a lot of products out there that do one or two of the things that our product does, but there's nothing else out there in the world that does everything that our product does, okay? So keep that in mind. Again, I'm going to emphasize certain things. It prolongs engine life and reduces wear. It increases fuel economy. It reduces harmful emissions and pollutants, and it improves vehicle performance and horsepower. And I'll address each of those individually here in just a minute. A couple of things I want to point out while we're on this screen, on this slide. I mentioned the fact that we increase fuel economy. Well, what am I talking about? I'm talking about in the United States, we save the average person that uses our product anywhere from 7 to 20% on their fuel. In Africa, it's much better than that. Why do I do that? Why do I say that? Well, first of all, we see savings in Africa between 15 and 35%. And we have many, many testimonials that are even higher than that. But I'd rather underpromise and overdeliver. So I'm going to stick to 15 to 35%. Think what you could do with an extra 15 to 35% of the money you're now currently paying for fuel. That's what we're going to save you. And besides that, there's other things that are going to benefit you by using FFX. If you have a vehicle that requires higher performance fuel, like V-Power or something like that, you might have a Mercedes, a BMW, a sports car of some sort. If you use our product, you can use regular fuel with our product with no reduction in performance. So you're going to win two ways. You're going to be able to put a less expensive fuel into your vehicle, and you're going to get a better fuel economy out of that. So you're going to save because you're going to be buying cheaper fuel and you're going to be saving money on the other end. So again, win-win. Another thing I want to talk about before I switch slides is I wanted to talk about an internal combustion engine. I think we all understand what a gas or a petrol engine, how they work. You have your fuel coming from the fuel tank. It goes through an injector. It sprays a mist into your piston. You have a spark plug that sparks and ignites that mist, and that creates an explosion. The explosion is what creates the power, and the power is what pushes your engine, your car forward. Okay. Well, the great thing about our product, one of the ingredients of our product, called an organometallic compound, and it reduces the temperature at which fuel burns at by about 40 degrees. What that means is you're going to burn more of the available fuel. If you got fuel being sprayed into the piston and you have the spark plug sparking at the same time over and over again, like it does through timing, okay? If you're burning more of the available fuel, that means you have to have a larger explosion, okay? You have to have a bigger bang, okay? Because you're burning more of the available fuel. If you're burning more of the available fuel and creating that bigger explosion, that creates more power. And so if you had your foot on the gas where you normally have it, you would either go faster with more power, or you could let your foot off on the gas and go further on less fuel. Okay? Hope that all makes sense to you. So those are the two things that you're going to benefit from for using this product. Now, on top of that, one of the other benefits is the fact that if you're burning more of the available fuel, that means there is less black smoke coming out of your tailpipe. The black smoke, all that is unburnt fuel. Okay? So when I talk about us reducing emissions, that's what I'm talking about. If we're burning more of the available fuel, that means there's less black smoke, less unburnt fuel coming out of your tailpipe, which becomes pollution. So we are helping to keep the environment cleaner. We reduce emissions by about a third. Imagine what would happen if all of Africa, if every vehicle, every engine throughout Africa was burning a third less fuel. Think of how that would benefit the African continent and the world that we live in. So next, I want to bring you to this. What can we use it in? We can use FFX in anything that burns carbon-based fuel: cars, motorcycles, boats, ATVs, trucks, generators, heavy equipment, RVs, 18-wheeler trucks, even the heating gas that you use to cook your meals. You can save substantially by using the product. And what fuels can you use? You can use it in gasoline, petrol, diesel, paraffin, kerosene, bunker C, which is what you use in the big ships that travel across the ocean. The cooking gas I mentioned earlier. Anything that's a carbon-based fuel, you can use our product. So keep that in mind. We're going to save you money, and we're going to reduce emissions on all these things that you use every day. Next. Okay, we wanted to take a moment, and we wanted to go to the parts store and buy everything we need to buy to do what Fuel Factor X does. And if you look in the insert, you'll see all the stuff we had to buy. It was over a gallon of product that you would have to put in your tank every single time you filled up to take the place of our Fuel Factor X. And it cost, when we did this, which was several years ago, that was over $70 US that would have cost to do that. Now, because the prices have gone up, it's probably closer to $90. Now, that's what it would cost you if you use everything in the insert to do what we do with our Fuel Factor X, which costs basically between $4 to $6 per tankful. And that tankful will treat one sachet you see right there. That's 10 ml, and it will treat up to 76 liters of fuel. So again, because you see the sachet, you see the small bottle, everything we have is a concentrated product. There's no fillers, so it will keep the weight down. So when we ship this around the world, the price doesn't have to climb up extraordinarily high because of shipping costs. So this is the product that's going to make you money, either by becoming an affiliate or save you money by using it in your vehicles. The next thing we have, here's what we have in our product. I mentioned earlier the organometallic compound. This is a catalyst that ignites the fuel at a lower temperature, providing a longer, more complete burn of the fuel. Okay, this was developed by two NASA scientists who won a Nobel Prize in Science for creating this compound. So we have a space age technology built into our product. On top of that, we have lubricants that are going to reduce the friction from pistons, pumps, and injectors. We have detergents that clean and maintain injectors as well as the rest of the fuel system. We have polymerization retardants that are going to reduce the solids that build up in your fuel tank. We have rust and corrosion inhibitors, which remove and prevent rust from forming in your fuel system. And we have demulsifiers. A demulsifier is something that removes moisture from fuel, encapsulates it, and drops at the bottom of the fuel tank. So you're not going to be pouring moisture into your engine. If you pour one drop of water into a diesel injector, it could do thousands of damage. So this is very important. And then we have a fuel stabilizer. Fuel stabilizer stabilizes fuel. If you leave fuel for a long period of time just sitting in a tank somewhere, it's going to start separating into two basic parts. One's going to be a real thin fluid, and the other one's going to be more of a syrupy fluid, okay? If, for instance, if you had a generator that hadn't been run for a while and the fuel started to separate, and then it started up, if it draws that syrupy stuff into the system, it's going to plug your fuel filter, and you're going to end up, just when you need your generator the most, it's going to stall out. By using a fuel stabilizer, which we have in our product, it's going to keep all the fuels stable. It's not going to separate, and it's going to be there for when you need it. So very, very important. Here is something I want you guys to really pay attention to. Okay, we're talking about FFX, Fuel Factor X. It does a tremendous amount of things, but it's not a miracle drug. Okay, it's not. Some vehicles are going to see benefits right off the bat, others aren't, and I'm going to address those right now. It takes a little time depending on how well your vehicle has been serviced, whether it's a newer vehicle or an older vehicle, whether it's been abused, whatever. There's so many particular things that can happen to an engine that you can't guarantee all engines are going to be treated the same as far as how long it takes for us to reach our optimum efficiency. So here's what I want you to understand. This breaks it down and tells you exactly what's going to happen if you use our product. You see the graph there, there's 4 lines. The blue line. The blue line happens to about 38% of the vehicles that use our product. Immediately, the first time you put FFX in your tank, you start seeing savings. You start seeing better efficiency. And each time you use another tank full of it, it gets better and better and better until it reaches optimum efficiency. And then as long as you continue to use our product, it's going to continue to give you that efficiency for as long as you own that vehicle. Okay? The next one, the green line. You see the green line kind of starts off flat and then goes up. Well, that could be a vehicle that has some carbon buildup, but not a lot. And as it's breaking that down and pushing it through the engine, it's offsetting the savings from using our product. So although you are seeing fuel savings, it's being offset by the engine working harder to get that carbon out of there. Once it's got it all out of there, then you're going to start seeing better efficiency. And by the time you reach, again, our 5th, 6th, and 7th tank, you're going to see better efficiency, and it's going to be that way as long as you use the product, okay? The next one is the pink line. The pink line is actually what happened to my vehicle when I first used it. I had a Toyota Tundra pickup, had over 100,000 miles on it. Even though I own a tire and automotive center, the vehicles that always get the last ones to get worked on are mine, because we are a very busy shop. Not going to step in front of a customer, so we take care of customers first. I had gone quite a while without having any service work done to it, and so I had a lot of carbon and buildup. It had a lot of varnish buildup, and so when we first started using it, I lost mileage for the first few tankfuls. Okay, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, what's going on here? Well, as soon as it pushed all that through that carbon buildup and everything through the engine, and got it all cleaned out, then I started seeing fuel savings. And I got to after by my 5th or 6th tank full, I was optimized, and I went from 16.0 miles per gallon to 19.2 miles per gallon, which is an exact 20% increase. I was amazed. It was exactly a 20% increase. So now, another thing I want to mention while you're doing this is, if you see a lot of black smoke coming out of your tailpipe when you first start using the product, that's normal. That shows that you had a dirty engine and it's cleaning it and getting it out of there, so that from then on it can burn more efficiently, it can burn more clean, and you're going to be helping the planet. But it will cause on dirty engines, it will cause black smoke to come out to begin with while it's cleaning your engine. And then the last one is the gold line. The gold line is for somebody who might start right off by seeing better efficiency, the first tankful, but then by the second or third tankful, they start seeing it's going backwards. Well, that might be because you had some carbon buildup that was pretty flaky on there, and it took a while for the cleaners to soften that and clean it up. So for the first tankful or so, you might have gotten better fuel efficiency, but then as it's pushing that through the tank, through the engine, it works a little harder. You lose fuel efficiency. Then once it's clean, then it goes up. So you can see where all four lines all end up in basically the same place, optimum efficiency. But you can see from the signs, some of them happened right off the bat, and some took several tankfuls for it to happen. So again, it's not a miracle in a bottle. It does take time. You need to be prepared for that. But once you reach optimum efficiency, it's going to be there. It's going to be there for as long as you use our product. All right, let me get out of this. No. The next thing I want to tell you folks about is I'm going to read the 9 things you benefit from when you use our product, okay? And I'm going to read them because at 68 years old, memory's not as good as it used to be, and I want to make sure that I give you all the information that you deserve. So here are the 9 things you benefit. Okay, FFX, number 1, increases fuel efficiency, 7 to 20% in the U.S., 15 to 35% in Africa. Number 2, prolongs engine life and reduces engine wear. So important. I mean, we have vehicles out there that were bought brand new. They've used our product, and their life of the engine has been 40% longer than many other vehicles that didn't use our product. Okay. Number 3, it improves vehicle performance and horsepower. Number 4, it reduces harmful emissions and pollutants by about 1/3. Number 5, it's a fuel stabilizer. It prolongs the life of stored fuel. Number 6, it's a demulsifier. It helps separate water from fuel. Number 7, you can replace premium fuel with regular fuel with no change in performance, fuel economy, or engine wear. Number 8, it can be used in both gas and diesel-fueled motors. It can be vehicles. It can be used in any carbon-based fuel. Okay. And number 9, it's highly concentrated. A 1/4 ounce treats 20 gallons, or in the metric 10 ml foil pack will treat up to 76 liters. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I don't want you to just trust me on what I've said. I want you to hear from fellow Africans what they have to say about this product. And give me 1 second to share my screen again.
Sir, my name is Sandra Chen.
Okay, can you please share your experience with us on the Chrono Factor X that you use in treating your 12.5 kg gas cylinder?
Okay, I made a video before, but this is kind of the updates. I use the gas for 8 weeks and 4 days. Previously, it was 3 weeks only. I used to use this. So I was given 2 ml of the FF to put in the gas cylinder, shake it before I went to buy the gas. So on the 6th of July, I refilled the gas. Then it did not got finished to September 8th. So I've used it for 8 solid weeks and 4 days.
Okay, so that means that you are able to gain an additional 5 weeks and 4 days extra.
Exactly.
But is it that you were not using this cooking gas?
Lately, I use it very, very well because children are at home. They're on holiday, so I cook like every other time. I cook for them in the morning, and I use the gas better and more than what I usually use.
So, can you tell us how it burns now? The flame that comes out?
It's in a blue flame.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it again. This is an update of the first video that was recorded on the 30th of August 2022. Today is the 12th day of September. So our cooking gas finished 4 days ago. She was able to gain an extra 5 weeks and 4 days, meaning that she was able to save an average of almost 15,000 naira. An average of almost 15,000 was saved. Thank you.
Generator, yeah. How many hours? How many hours?
About food. More than 8 hours.
Be 8 hours.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so at the TV, kini esilano. So mo fẹ́ wo ibi tó dé. So I'm a low record yẹn. How many hours ló ti run? But just sorry wo ibi tó dé báyìí. Ó ṣe pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Bí half àbí. Ó ṣe ju half àbí kí mo rí yìí. Ó ju half lọ díẹ̀. Okay, mo fẹ́ mọ̀ how many hours 30 lò. Báwo lẹ ṣe lò náà?
After one,
You put it on at 6.
we off it around 120.
Okay, let's quickly go and look at your record. So time will let Tolalian.
After 5 minutes to 6.
But I was here. Yeah, that was almost 6 o'clock. So 5:55.
Yes.
5:55.
We off
Funny.
120.
120.
After one.
Okay. That's not 8 hours. So let's say 6 o'clock to 120. 6 o'clock to 120 is 8 hours. Wait, 6 o'clock to 12 midnight is 6 hours. To 1 a.m. is 7 hours. So 7 hours, 20 minutes. So this should be 7 hours, 25 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Then, it's only 5:20 a.m. Okay. And you put it off at 8 a.m.
Yes.
So that's like 3 hours.
Yes, sir.
So that means it has run for 10 hours.
Yes.
And what we just saw now is that the fuel is still more than half. And we're putting it on again. So I want to know, okay, well, once the sun comes out, we'll put on the inverter. Okay, all right. Thank you.
Because I'm a facility manager and hotel manager, so I manage hotels. So one of our main products and what takes money away from us is actually the issue of this. So when he now says something concerning this, that's something that can save me money, of course I will be interested because I know that I'm spending millions of naira every month on this. So that was what brought me coming to me. And I came, and I'm a very practical person. You tell me that this thing can work. The first thing I will do is to test you out. Is it a fact or something? So I collected the first product and I put time into it and began to measure it. So what brought me again now the fourth time to come and buy was that one of the facilities that I manage saved me. We have 3,000 liters of diesel, and I bought for these 3,000 liters. We were able to save 550 liters of diesel on that particular product. So this product is real, and I advise everybody.
Hi friends, I'm here to share my experience using this amazing product called Fuel Factor X, or FFX for short. Before FFX, I fill my tank every week, which is 4 times a month. But since I started using FFX, I fill my tank twice a month. So FFX is saving me about 25,000 naira every month. Imagine I used it for the year. I'm going to be saving about 300,000 naira. Do you use petrol or diesel daily at home or in your business? Then you need FFX. Drop your information or contact so that you can attend any of our information sessions, either physically in Ikeja, Lagos, or on any of our online platforms. FFX, helping individuals and businesses save money on fuel.
And I was looking at my fuel, I was scared, and it wasn't moving. When I dropped the person at University of Lagos from sharing, it took me about 1 hour 48 minutes with the Ujutubega traffic. And mind you, I was on water when I left. When I dropped the person at U98, I took another request from U98 to Oshodi side after Charity.
Wow.
Brown Street.
Brown Street, Akoshodi, yes, yes.
When I dropped that person, I said, don't let me overdo this, let me just go home, JJ. And I took back to Oshodi. And from quarter time, the fuel just gets to, in fact, just below the quarter line.
Wow.
Then from this morning, I drove all the way to
Ikeja.
Ikeja.
Wow.
As I was about to enter Skymate's compound, now give me warning lights.
Red.
Not even red, just warning.
Warning light. The first light. Okay.
Which means it's still gonna go off before we have.
So that warning light now shows you still have almost like 20 to 18 liters.
Yeah.
Because because my Jeep now, when it enter red, I still have like 15 liters.
Because we have 100 liters.
10 tanks. Okay. 15 liters. Wow. That's Wood's testimony. My people.
Excited to buy executive pack this morning.
God bless you.
I'm not saying it, I will use it.
God bless you. God bless you. Can you see everybody? Did you just listen to him now? That is great testimony from quarter tank, from Oroshoki down to Ojodubega. That's beyond Ojodubega. That's at the back of TV, the channel television. Isheri. Back to wow, down to another from that place, OBP exit to University of Lagos. Wow, that's it.
So I want to show you a simple demonstration of how to use FFX inside your cooking gas. This is 12 factor X 4-pack 10 mil. This is bottle to 120 mil. So my gas just finished and I've been waiting for it to finish since middle of June. I can't remember the exact date. So now I'm going to show you how to put it into your, all right? I've already poured the contents of this sachet into this small container and then extracted everything into my syringe. What you need to do is you have your FFX inside your syringe, okay, whatever volume. What you need is 2 mils of FFX inside a 12.5 kg cylinder, just 2 mils, not the entire sachet. So use something. I have a screwdriver. You can use the top of the syringe cap, and then depress the knob in the middle. All right, just press it down. You see nothing is coming out, all the air is gone because the gas has finished. You have to do this on an empty cylinder, or else it's the gas that will be flowing out. And then put the syringe in. Once you depress that, if you leave it, you'll see that it will stay dried up. That shows that it has gone in a bit. So all we need to do is now dispense 2 mils into it. So this is currently at 9 mils. I want it to go down to about 7. So I will start to dispense. Voila. Now take your cylinder to the gas station and fill. So with your cooking gas, FFX actually extends the lifespan by over 100%. So without FFX, this lasted me about 6 weeks, middle of June. Today is 2nd of August, and it just finished today. So I'm expecting that this should take me at least 12 weeks. So I'm going to update you guys on when this cylinder finishes after I fill it today. So now let's go and fill it.
Okay. As I told you folks earlier, I'm not, I usually do this presentation with Chris Bailey. He is gone today. But I want you to get to know him because he's so integral to this business. So I want you to listen to this part of his presentation. So you'll listen to me doing his introduction, and then you'll hear from him. Again, you'll get everything I want to tell you is already recorded. So let's listen to what we have to say here.
I'm sure. So what do we learn so far? FFX saves you money on fuel, it increases the life of your vehicle, and it's going to help you live on a greener, healthier planet. I don't see any bad there. I think we're looking at a pretty good deal. So on top of all that, you can, if you decide to become a business partner with us, it can also make you wealthy. And we're talking about a wealth that can be determined based on your efforts between just making a little extra money or making money that's a legacy for you, your children, and your grandchildren, maybe yet unborn. So at this point in time, I'm going to give you a treat. I'm going to turn you over to Chris Bailey. Chris is going to talk to you about the business end of this, the true opportunity and how we make money with this product. Now, I want you to listen very carefully to him and understand that this guy is a top leader in this kind of field. He has been in, I believe, 4 different network marketing companies, and every one he joined, he floated to the top by hard work and by determination, and his ability to take people, evaluate people, and create leaders based on everybody's strengths. So if you are, you have a strength, he'll figure out what it is, he'll help you succeed. If you have a weakness, he'll figure out what that is, and he'll help you improve that, okay? Or tie you with somebody who is better at that so that you will always succeed. So this is what you're looking at for somebody that you need for a leader, need for somebody who's going to take you to the next level. I've known Chris now for 15 years. We've been all over the world together. We've had some great times. We've worked out together. We've eaten together. We've done. I mean, I consider him a brother, and he is going to make you better than you are on your own. So, without further ado, Chris, are you on the line?
Yes, sir. Dale, thanks so much for that wonderful introduction. Thanks for all that amazing information about the Fuel Factor X product. Man, it's just a joy and a pleasure to always do these with you every Thursday. So thanks so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So as Dale said, we're going to shift gears. I'm going to just briefly talk about the opportunity piece. I mean, we all can agree with all the information that Dale has given that this product is absolutely amazing. It's life-changing. And from an opportunity standpoint, there are just some things that just make this a golden once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So a little bit more about myself. Again, my name is Chris Bailey. I'm here from the United States. About 17 years ago, I was invited to a presentation just like you're watching today. I had no experience. I had never done anything like this, and I signed up, okay? Little did I know from what I signed up and thought was insignificant, just to make a little extra income, my life will be completely changed forever after just 2 short years of working that business. So I was able to quit my job and been living free ever since. And Dale talked about this when he introduced himself, how, this opportunity is giving us the freedom to be able to do things. So recently, I moved to Los Angeles, California, because I don't have a job and I'm not stuck down to anything, because this business is giving me the freedom and flexibility to live the life that I want and that I feel like I deserve, all right? So I'd like to share those stories with you because I want you to understand the opportunities that are here in front of you. If you take full advantage of this and you really work it, you can live your dreams through My Daily Choice. And we're just getting started. So you're in the right time, right place with the right people. So let's get right into talking about the opportunity. Now, there are just so many amazing things about this product that makes it, to me, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. One of the things is the fact that you can market this product not only to your friends, family, and anybody that uses fuel, but you can also market it to businesses. So we know a lot of companies have, multiple big generators or fleets of vehicles, trucks, buses, all kinds of businesses, whether they're churches, universities, all of them, use some kind of fuel in every single way. The other thing I really like about this product, and Dale talked about the uniqueness of it, is the fact that we have very little to no competition whatsoever. I don't know about you, but I've never heard of a product like Fuel Factor X, all right? So just think, we're in the fuel industry. You're able to get into the fuel industry with a very unique product that helps people save money and helps protect the planet. So to me, it's a once-in-a-lifetime amazing opportunity. So, if you see an opportunity for yourself, you definitely want to jump on. Now, I love our business because we do 2 things. We acquire customers and we acquire affiliates. That's it, okay? People that want to make money and people that want to save money. It's so simple, okay? And we get paid 8 different ways, which is really awesome. Because every time I worked a job, I had to do 30 different things and I only got paid one way. Well, here, what's really awesome, let's say you do something today, you join today, you get a new customer today, you're going to get paid your commissions next week, which is really, really awesome and really fast. So we have training videos on how all this money comes together. But all I can tell you is my favorite phone call is from someone who says, Chris, I've made all this money and I don't know how. Okay, so we want you to make that phone call with us as well. So the first way we get paid on a weekly basis is customer acquisition bonuses and jump start bonuses. So that's when you sign up a new affiliate that wants to make money and they place a product order, or if a customer goes to your website and place an order. Then we also have team commissions. So as you're introducing the amazing product to people, they're going to be people that want to make money. They're going to be more customers. Those people are going to find customers. I mean, it just grows and grows and grows and grows. And Dale talked about the 20,000+ people that he had on his team years ago. And we're duplicating that again today. But now we're moving a lot faster because this compensation plan is much better than the company that we were with years ago. So here's the cool thing. The company builds on what we call a binary team. In other words, you have two teams, a left team and a right team. It takes a picture of your entire organization, all the sales, all the customers, all the new affiliates, everything that happens, and they give you a bonus check every single month, which is really cool. Then we have what I call leadership check matching. This is awesome because it creates the right habits with this company. Now, I've been to other companies that had check matching, but it wasn't as unique as this. And it also helps people, right? This is a type of check that, you know, you're not getting just for being a top leader. You're getting it to help people, because the way the leadership check match kicks in is you get paid a bonus check from the company based on how much money you help other people make. Plain and simple, okay? Which is really, really cool because it encourages the leaders to not be lazy on their butts, but to make sure that they're helping people become super successful. All right, then we have one-time rank bonuses that start from $100, go up to $500,000. We have a lot of people all throughout the African market. The African market is growing so fast right now. I truly believe it's probably the fastest growing market in the entire company, okay? There are over 100 countries out there, and, you know, just a few countries in Africa exploding past everybody, which is really, really awesome. So we have a lot of people getting these $100, $500, $1,000, $2,500, bonuses. And then what's really cool is the very next month after you get your bonus, the company's going to continue giving you bonuses every month based on the rank you continue to hold. Then we have a global bonus pool, which is really cool because every company I've been in, the only people that can qualify and get that bonus were top earners. Here, you can get started today. And if you get 4 customers or business partners in the calendar month, you get to, 1 share of the bonus pool. Now, there are no limits to the shares you can get. So if you get 8 customers or affiliates, you get 2 shares and so forth, all right? There's no limit to the amount of money you can make in this company. And this is one of the reasons why I joined My Daily Choice. See, I'm not a fuel expert. I don't know anything about how the product works like Dale does and all that science. All I know is I put it in my tank and it works. So I tell other people about it. I give it to them. I let them try it. It works for them. And it just keeps going on and on and on. And next thing you know, you'll have an empire with My Daily Choice. That's just as simple as it works. Guys, the product is absolutely amazing. Another thing I love about this company is we get a completely free marketing system, gives you landing pages, it gives you a website, gives you a mobile app, virtual office, everything you need. All you need is a smartphone or a computer or something like that, and you can run your business. And here's the cool thing, it's completely free. There's no cost to be an affiliate with this. You can become a customer or an affiliate, and it costs the exact same thing, nothing, all right? You just have to order the product that you're excited about, which in this case is the Fuel Factor X. And if you're going to be an affiliate, we strongly suggest that you get what we call the executive pack. That's what we all do. But I understand times are tight right now. You know, you can come in at the builder or director and then upgrade just by getting the difference in product in a calendar month. Get back to the person that invited you on. They'll tell you exactly how to become an executive. Plain and simple, you want to make all the money and not some of the money. People at the executive level just get paid so much more than builders or directors. It's not even close, right? So you want to make sure that you're an executive so that you can earn the maximum amount of money. Okay, so I'm gonna close with just a couple of quick comments. One is that, again, the African market is completely exploding, guys. It's the fastest growing market in the company, and there are so many reasons for it. Dale and I both have built massive teams in Africa with this product years and years ago, and it's so much better now. So I want you to understand that you're on the forefront of being a pioneer to help people save money and fuel and petrol all over the world. And I'm telling you, it's a global opportunity. So if you know people in other countries, you can introduce this to them. And guys, we're just changing the world with My Daily Choice and Fuel Factor X. So get back to the person that invited you on, and let's get you started right away. So this picture really quickly is a picture I took at my very first conference I went to with this company. Company wasn't even 4 years old yet, and they had this many people that had made over $1 million with My Daily Choice. Here's what I want you to understand. There's a lot of room on that stage, okay? There are a lot of people from Africa that will be on that stage. Can you imagine and see? I want you to have the vision really quickly that you're on that stage because you've earned over $1 million with this company. Ladies and gentlemen, there's plenty of room on that stage. There's no limit to the amount of people that can fit on that stage. If that stage gets full, we just get a bigger stage, all right? And you can be on that stage. You just got to put in the work. And listen, you got to shoot for it, right? You shoot for all that. And if you land a little bit less, all right, what if you make $500,000 or whatever? But I'm telling you guys, it is here for the taking, okay? Once in a lifetime opportunity, a very unique product that has very little to no competition whatsoever. You're getting in the fuel industry. You're helping people save money. You're helping to protect the planet. You're helping people to save money on something expensive that has an engine in it that's going to make it last longer for them. It's just a win-win situation all the way around. All I can say is the future belongs to those who see the possibilities before they become obvious. Ladies and gentlemen, get started. Get started right away. Get back to the person that invited you on. If you have any questions whatsoever, they'll answer the questions and they'll get you started. And then all you have to do is just share the product, share the website, share the opportunity, invite them Monday next Thursday, and we're going to help you build your empire. So with that being said,
okay. So this is the presentation that we wanted you to see. As you can tell, this business is incredible. The product is incredible. The people you're going to work with are incredible. We have so many fantastic leaders around the world, people, and they all care about their team. About, you know, the greatest thing about this type of business is the more we help you make, the more we make. So if you have somebody in your team who ends up succeeding beyond what you can succeed at and make even more money than you do, you will be happy about that, because if they're making more money than you, they're at least making you more money than you ever imagined. So it's a phenomenal product, a phenomenal company, and a phenomenal team. And as you saw from the commission structure, we pay you for a lot of different ways for what you do. So having said all that, thank you all for coming on. Please get back to the person who invited you. And first of all, thank them for inviting you, because they've offered you an incredible opportunity. Whether you decide to do it or not, they cared enough to give you the chance to look it over. So with having said that, thank you for being on. We have a training session every Monday called Mondays with Dale that you're welcome to join. We have a leadership and question and answer period that we do every Wednesday for anybody who wants to join that. And we do this presentation every Thursday live, or you can download one of our videos and use it 24/7, 365 to people whenever you want to present this. So we make this as easy as possible for you to succeed, and we're looking forward to working with you. With that, having said all that, thanks for coming on the call. Thanks for listening to what we had to say, and we'll see you at the top. Take care. This presentation is now over. Have a great day.